Finally! Hey, Aussie has done it. He didn't even need the text message. Stop messaging me. We'll deal with that. What is going on? Hang on 1 second. What? Should be okay. We're waiting for a little bit of... Yep. Sweet. All right, I'll get back to you in an hour. All right, we're here. We're live. We're going for it. G'day. Ooh, wrong screen. There we go. What's up, everybody? Hey, Aussie was first. Finally. What's up, Kenny? You bloody ripper, mate. Nacho, 15th. Good to see the OGs here. You came second after me. You didn't even see, mate. No. There it is officially. Hey, Aussie, the first one in. Nice. OGs, remember when it was Chris first, Nacho second for a good 90-day streak. There was a time where you and Chris ran the game, Nacho. Congrats to Aussie. Feed in the chat. Oh, that's sad to see. If you didn't go live, I was about to initiate Phase 3. Oh, thank God you didn't initiate Phase 3, because I'm telling you, things have been hectic just under Phase 2. What's up, brother 9000? I saw you at Epstein's Island. No, they didn't. I wore a mask. Couldn't tell. I wore a hoodie and a mask. I had a feeling it might pop up. You knew it, Aussie. You knew it. People forget, man. Aussie deserves a raise. Don't get that into his head, because he will literally want a raise. Oh, is the internet going down? I hope so. Telstra are coming tomorrow. Turn the ads off. No, Deshaun. No, not until we get more donations, mate. One day I will make the streams not monetized, but on that day, there will be donos. Honestly, if someone donated $10, I'd turn the ads off right now, because these streams don't make that much money. They make about $4 a stream. So I'll turn them off for 10. What's up, Six Soul? How are you, dude? You feeling jacked? Good, brother. Good. Go to the gym. Eat red meat. Become based. Hit someone. Don't hit someone. Don't do that. Consider hitting someone. Become capable of hitting someone, but don't hit someone. Like Jordan Peterson says, you've got to become dangerous and then control that danger. And I think I'm going to cry. Dougie, why did you remove the feet? Pickles in chat. That is probably worse than feet, Kenny. I'm not going to lie. Pickles are probably worse than feet, mate. I removed the feet because chat got too bloody big for their britches and made bets that their asses couldn't check. And now they're gone. Turn more ads on? I can actually do that, Nacho. I can... There's a button, because right now it's the button is set to the most conservative. And I can set it all the way up to aggressive. But we don't. Take the pickle out? I will not be taking my pickle out. Hey, Aussie, enjoying the Conor McGregor beers, mate. And Flat Eric says, Dougson, you mad fool of a ting. How are you, dude? We're choosing to pass down the top. Yeah, you guys, you called for this. I'm a fella tank and fade supporter, and you got to go. I mean, you also tank in the summer, fade on the side. It's just a very clean and easy look, mate. You know, you don't have to wake up and ever do your hair. Like, oh, do I need to do my hair before the stream? Done. Done. Did you see the Stevens fight and Bo versus RDR is official? I did not see that it was official. I love it. Let's go, DeRiddler the Kid Fiddler. I just feel like it's mean calling him the Kid Fiddler, but it just works so well. DeRiddler the FIFA. People will start leaving when you run ads. Oh well, you know it's a it's a battle line that I've got to tiptoe. But you know, money is also good. So again, the goal is $10 and the ads are off. Actually got a notification for the stream. Good on you, YouTube. Everyone's working today. Everything's working. I'd squirt my pickle juice all over your toes. That is disgusting, mate. Learn how to make a burger cleanly. Well, technically, we did pay the bets. Show some respect. You guys did put it all on the line. And you have paid. You have paid up. That is true. What's up, Eric? How are you, dude? It's in a box right here, right next to me, right next to the wicker basket. Not the AM Bro says first. Definitely not first, mate. How are you, dude? Good to see you back again, brother. That's what I love about this stream. We can go at each other and tear each other apart, and we're all back the very next day as mates playing again. I got some sweet pickle on my sandwich. That you've made it sound like it's a very gay sandwich, Kenny. Not gonna lie. Doing a late night gym session to let the others catch up. Never let them catch up, Eric. Gym twice a day. Blend red meat. Drink it raw. Go to the gym in your sleep. Sleep with a weight vest on so you wake up already working out. Work 3 times as hard. Don't just get 2 jobs, get 3 jobs. Don't just have 1 family, have 5 families. Commit fully Good on you, Eric. UFC Lola, UFC Iowa. Yes, mate. Yes. UFC Iowa. I like that, dude. I like that. Single chance revive poll foot emoji. The foot emoji will come back one day, but the fight has to be big enough. Oh shit, the music. Sorry, chat. Thank you for reminding me. We got into it too much. The feet will come back, but it's got to be for the right thing. It's got to be for the right thing. Sandhagen versus Figgy is the. I did see that. I didn't know that was for Iowa. You got to go Figgy, right? We got to go Figgy. We'll run a poll. Let me catch up on people's chats and we'll run a poll. We got to go Figgy with that. What is up, pound for pound? How are you, dude? Dougie, Big Ank season. We're in the time of the Big Ank. Get fucking mogged. Turn the music off, Unk. Thank you for reminding me, Eric. Tank and Fade, streamline protocol for sex appeal and comfort. You have the if you've got the build. In fact, everyone has the build. It's just about waking up and going to the gym to get the build. But thank you, Six Soul. I appreciate it. It's a standard look. You know what I mean? It's a great look. It's like a sunny day in a beer. They just go together. Last time someone promised no takedown, it was barely fulfilled. That's true, Demi boy. But I'm still gonna rage out like a poetard if there's one takedown thrown. Tank and Fade sounds like Tank and Fade sounds like a gays only. Sounds like a poof doof or something. Yog, you're back, mate. I love this stream. I love this community. How are you, Yog? We doing all right, brother? We're getting through it together, Yogathan? We'll get through it together, mate. We'll get through it together. Can we bet the foot emoji return from Tom versus John? I don't think so. I ran a poll. I did a sneaky on you guys. I ran a poll to see how many people are already going for John Jones versus Tom Aspinall, and 70% of you agree with me that Tom Aspinall is going to win that fight. There's not enough. It's got to be another fight where the majority of the chat just disagrees with me. Genuinely. Like, we're feeling the chat disagree with me. They'll return when it's meant to be. It's part of the storyline. Yeah, it's part of the storyline. When we'll know, chat. We will know. We will know when they come back. We will know. We will know. All right. Yes. I mean, it's right there in the script, right? It's not the script. It's right there in the headline. Belal Muhammad has done the ultimate. Timmy boy, thank you for the 10, mate. You are a bloody legend. A legend. Thank you for the 10, Timmy. And 10 gifted memberships definitely breaks the advertisement barrier. So let us go over to the back end and let's turn the ends off. Pickles in the chat for Tim, boys. Pickles in the chat for Tim. Customization, monetization off. Save. Done. Legendary Timbo. No more ads for the stream, Timbo, unless YouTube disobeys my orders, but we'll see what happens. What are we doing? We're going over to Twitter. We're turning off the chill out music. We're turning on the desktop audio. I don't know if 10 will you put if I don't know 10, will you put the ads back on? Yes. Yes. Money is good. Money is very helpful at the current season of life. All right, let's listen to Belal Muhammad. Is this actually going to play the audio?
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to outbox Jack. I'm not going to shoot one takedown, and I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo.
I'm going to outbox Jack. I'm not going to shoot one takedown. I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands.
I'm going to go in there. I'm going to outbox Jack. I'm not going to shoot one takedown, and I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands. I'm going to show the UFC fighters, the fans, that I'm the best boxer in the UFC, the best boxer in the welterweight division. Trust me, you guys want to tune in. Don't miss it. I'm going to go.
Fuck you, Belal. Fuck you, Belal Muhammad. You are not going to outbox Jack Della Maddalena. Fucking bring it, cunt. Bring it. Now that we're not monetizing the stream, we can swear again. You're fucked, Belal. I guarantee you throw a fucking takedown in the first round when Jack Della Maddalena rips to your body, cunt. Rips to your body. The fucking weasel of a ting. Weasel of a ting. Where are we at? If I don't know 10. Grasso's feet in the chat. Oh, pickles. We got pickles instead. YouTube's already provided something disgusting. I will argue my point when I stop being so impressed with your reverse application of my King Killer authority. Mate, I've respected the shit out. When I saw that reference in there, I was like, I'm in a chat room full of wise men. I respect the shit out of it, dude. Let me turn the desktop audio off because I'm about to start playing my tunes again so I can get in the zone. If Belal was smart, he'd be winging head kicks just so Jack has to use his arms to block and try and re-break it. Actually, that is not a horrible theory for Belal Muhammad, right? Try and break Jack's forearm again, especially since it was infected. Yeah. He definitely pulls out and gets eye poked or something. Who's that? Too smelly. John Jones? You reckon John Jones is going to pull? Yeah, I've heard this theory going around that people think John Jones is going to sign on for the fight and then get injured during the build-up. I don't hate the theory, man. Belal is 2 bob short of $1. Bloody great one, Flat Eric. Bloody great one, that is. 2 bob short of $1. True, mate. True. Okay, so let us do the poll, boys. Let us do the poll. Who do you guys got in the main event of UFC Iowa? Figgy or Sandhagen? Who you guys going to be rolling with? Figgy or Sandhagen? That's an AI Belal saying no takedown. Look at the finger. That can't be an AI Belal. Imagine if it was. They AI'd Belal in. to have him there saying there'll be no takedowns. What is all this? Leave me alone. Leave me alone. I'm going to turn you on silent. Yes. I have the audio of Belal screaming and crying after Leon eye poked him as my ringtone. Oh, God, it's over. It's over. How funny would it be if John beat Tom via eye poke? Imagine the melt. The entire MMA community would fucking rage out. Big Ank MMA, what's up, dude? How are you? Anakin, how are you, dude? Did you see Belal is saying no takedowns? It's going to be a boxing match only. Sandhagen uses the art of war to get it done. Yes. Left foot forward, right foot forward. Orthodox southpaw. Feint. Orthodox southpaw. Feint. Oh, low kick? Maybe. Tease the takedown. And it's been 5 minutes. We've thrown 3 strikes. Jeremy Stevens is back in the UFC versus Mason Jones in Iowa. I saw this. Are we setting up? Is Conor McGregor and the UFC working together? Maybe giving Conor... No, Jeremy can't make 155. Who knows? Who knows? I wonder what's going on. I wonder if we're waiting for Conor to come back into the UFC as well. I like the Sandman, but Figgy's got that dog in him. That's what I reckon, Flat Eric. Figueiredo walks past Israel Adesanya and Izzy just goes, what is that? What is that smell? It's intoxicating. No, I agree, Eric the flattest of Erics. I agree, mate. I agree. I love Belal, not for his fight, but it's no different than if Conor said he was going to out-wrestle him. Yeah, I know, but it's fun to be on this side of it now, isn't it, Tim? Like last time when Big Ank was saying that he wouldn't throw a takedown and he would just strike with Alex Pereira, and I was like, he's obviously fucking lying, poetards. But now we're on the other side. Now we're going to hold Belal to his words. We're going to seethe and cope and cry when it goes against us. And the 200 new subscribers that I got in the last 3 days that are all clearly Big Ank fans are going to see that I'm just as biased as the next guy. Except this time it's for an Australian. If Tom Aspinall... if I'm Tom Aspinall, I'm throwing iPod. Yeah, I mean, that's what Tom Aspinall does on the daily. Too smelly. Oh, right. If you're Tom Aspinall, if you're John Jones. Yeah, I mean, let him eat his own fucking eye pokes right back at him. Have it be as a jousting contest between the two of them. Did you see Conor tweet how he was going to the Limp Bizkit concert in Ireland? And if anyone wants their jaws cracked or their teeth knocked out, to meet him in the mosh pit. I did see that. Did you see Limp Bizkit call him out during their concert and the entire crowd started booing him? Did you see that? Dougie, if your baby mama fart in an elevator with you, are you taking a whiff or you're holding your breath? I mean, have you not been in a house with a woman? You're smelling farts, mate. You know? Especially after a solid sesh. Queefs are in the way. Queefs are in the way. Mate, you haven't lived. That's the kind of question that implies that I have not lived, sir. UFC Bantamweight main event, Figueiredo versus Sandhagen, UFC Iowa. 80% of the lads are going with Sandhagen. 15 votes, 11 viewers. Unbelievable numbers, but good God. All right. Not a big enough fight to warrant the feat, but I'm going with Figueiredo on that one. All right, what about this one? We got Bo Nickel versus the Riddler, the Kid Fiddler. We're going to think of another nickname for the Riddler because I like him. I like the Riddler. Calling him the Fiddler, it's not good. It's not a fun nickname for the Riddler. He wouldn't appreciate that. We're going to think of something else. Wasn't Stevens a star in bare knuckle? Why would he come back? To fight Conor McGregor in the UFC at a catchweight to get one fight released from Conor McGregor's 2-fight contract and then to set up the fight in BKFC afterwards. Maybe Dana and the UFC are being nice to each other. Dana White and Conor McGregor are being nice to each other. Maybe the UFC are trying to piss off Conor McGregor and snatch his stars and his future fights away from him. Maybe it's the complete opposite. Maybe Dana is big dogging Conor McGregor and signing his own stars from underneath him. It's not by accident. It's got something to do with Conor McGregor, 100%. Mason Jones was on a tear in Cage Warriors. Great to see him back. Oh, I don't watch it that closely, but that's good to know, Big Ank. That's good to know. Jack is the only one who's better at mid-range than Belal in the whole division. True, and close range as well, Timmy, and close range. Yeah, Stevens said the UFC was open to having him back after his win versus Eddie in BKFC. Interesting work with that one. Yeah, I think it's got something to do with Conor. Bo minus 1,000 incoming. The Riddler smokes him, mate. Smokes him. Bo Nickel by knockout. No, Johnny, no. The Riddler versus GM3 is a sloppy fight. It was a sloppy fucking fight, mate. Eric, the Diddler is the same as the Kid Fiddler. You know, it's just as mean, and I'm trying to not be mean to him. I'm telling you right now, if the Riddler shows up from that fight and pulls gut, it's over. You'll be able to tell straight away. It's over. Just call him the Fiddler because he touches his opponents up. Just don't say Kid Fiddler. All right, we can go with that one. The Fiddler. Fiddling with his opponent. It still sounds rather noncy, as the Brits would say. Calling him a Fiddler is still not nice. Jan Silver is my favorite member of the Fighting Nerds. How dare you, Johnny? I know you watched my video today. How dare you? My least favorite one. Fuck, I hope the Fiddler is an underdog. Me too, Nacho. Me too. P.S. Jack would have smoked Leon. He's mid-range too. Based, Timmy boy. Based. It's good to see, Nacho. It's good to see things are going back to normal. The normal amount of people are in the chat. The same old faces. This is good. This is how we like the chat, quite frankly. This is how we like the chat. I wish I could buy a real fart in a jar. I wish I could buy a real fart in a jar. I gotta find a way to make some and sell it as a business. Well, you can buy real farts in a jar, and with the power of AI, just set up like a AI art woman on OnlyFans farting in a jar, and then actually sell them as product, or like approach a woman on OnlyFans and get her to sell farts in a jar and take a cut, and you fart in the jars. Will you actually put money on it? It is no. Does Sean Brady get through Leon, and does Allberg get through Jan? Great questions. Yes, I think Sean Brady gets through Leon. And Jan versus Allberg, yeah, you got to go with the healthier, younger guy in the kickboxing fight. Yeah, like Jan is nearly 57, 58 years old. Multiple shoulder surgeries, hip surgeries, knee surgery. I love Jan, but it's over for you. This is quite a close line. 16 votes with 12 viewers. Again, I don't know what is going on, but yeah, interesting that this one is so close. Nice one. And then, of course, somehow Jeremy Stevens is back. Is the UFC trying to work with Conor or poach his stars? That is definitely not how you spell Conor. Doesn't matter. Play on. Like, do we see Jeremy moving up to 155, Conor cutting down to 155, then putting on some sort of a weird catch weight? Or the UFC trying to poach? It's interesting, isn't it? Internet doing so much better. They haven't come around yet, actually. They're coming around tomorrow. Of course, the internet's been doing good ever since the Sunday stream. The week they're coming around. I love Australian internet. So reliable, you don't even know when it's not going to work. What's Gucci on the corner? You are, mate. It's good to see you, Lazar. How are you, dude? Leon, 45-70s. Brady with a brutal, unanimous 48-47 decision. I don't think so. Brutal 48-47. If I farted in a jar, it'd melt the glass, mate. I believe that, too, Smelly. I'd fucking believe that. If your fingers are smelly, imagine what the sauce smells like. Imagine the AR jar fight takes your feedback on the fart smell and generates your new farts to smell related to smells thinking be based off your taste. You've gone deeper into this than anyone should have, Kenny. Mine would smell like Vegemite. That reminds me, thanks for the jars of fart you sent me. Anytime, Lazar, anytime, mate. Who does that monkey eye motherfucker think he is? JDM in 2? Yes, Chris, yes. UFC should bring back Mike Perry if they got Steve. They should. They should just start buying out all the stars from the BKFC and just laugh at fucking... laugh at Conor McGregor. The real heads remember when Doug crushed a glass jar up his ass on stream? I never did. That was completely different. Completely different, mate. That wasn't on stream. That was on video. Completely different things. Mason Jones with the W. Nice one. The UFC should literally buy out BKFC. The UFC could literally buy out BKFC if they wanted to. I agree, dude. They could. Why would they want to? I mean, they could. The BKFC is going to be the second best fighting organization in the world, I believe. Did Gamrot get a finish? Didn't Gamrot get a finish on Stevens? I don't remember. I honestly don't remember. The UFC are getting him and Conor. Okay, interesting. So we could see maybe Stevens winning this one, Conor coming back and fighting Stevens at a catchweight, and then they do the rematch over at what's-its-face? BKFC. Very interesting, boys. Very bloody interesting. Why are we laughing at Nacho? What has Nacho done now? Yeah, Dougie, remind me that one cup, one. Yep. Yeah, okay. All right. This is all enough now, boys. That's too much. Too much. Disgusting and too much. Disgusting and too much. Javier Mendez. Coach Mendez is all for Islam Makhachev versus Justin Gaethje. Islam hasn't fought him yet, so he's absolutely perfect. I mean, who else is there really to fight? Arman Sarukian, Ilya Topuria? Gaethje, yes. Gaethje's the fight. Or Arman? No, he was injured. He's injured even though he was ready to fight 3 weeks later. Topuria? No. That'd be silly. No. Gaethje is the fight. Please let me see some MMA fans with some... Islam's only good win is going to be Charles. Yes, this is the one. Well, yes, Islam's only good win is going to be Charles and Vulcan Australia. At this point, just strip him and make Arman versus Oliveira for the undisputed. 2 years as a champion refusing to fight the number one contender is worse than John Jones. Whoosh. Good to see the MMA community is being based. I was proud of Lucas Tracy for going so hard at people suggesting Gaethje deserving a title shot. What a retarded take. I agree, Nacho. It's good to see Lucas Tracy actually have a decent take for once. Stevens versus Conor should have happened a long time ago. It should have, but at 145, and now we're, Conor's probably 170, if he can even get to that sober. Stevens is old, although he did look great against Eddie at BKFC. But yeah, it should have happened a long time ago. I can't ever see Conor fighting again. He's too rich and he's too coked out. I don't mind that take. Not the aim, bro. I don't mind that take at all. Dougie, did you see a video of Ilya taking shots at Dan and Moicano? I didn't. Can you tag me in it, please, on TikTok, on Twitter? And I'll bring it up on the stream. Gamrot! What's up, Muay Thai? How are you, dude? I'd rather just see Islam versus Paddy than Gaethje. Yeah, it's weird. Like... Without the Max Holloway fight, Gaethje was undeniably a number one contender again. But it just gives me no fizz. Like, I don't think Gaethje can beat Islam, so I think it's a pointless fight. If I was Conor, I'd just KMS with cocaine. What do you mean KMS? Sepulchre. I get it. Canadian healthcare. I get it. I'm with you. Islam knows Justin can't stop a takedown. Yeah, that's true. Well... No, he just rolls through them, doesn't he? Alpha Dog G5357 says, is Gap Horn an interesting prospect? I've no idea, Alpha Dog. I've no idea. No idea. I'll admit, 5 or 6 weeks ago, I thought the same with Jan watching him hit the heavy bag. But then I saw it a few weeks ago and thought, fuck me, he's still a champ and he's still got Polish power. But Tim, everyone looks like a champion in the gym. We've discussed this, you know? We've been over this, dude. I don't know, man. Conor should fight Usman at welterweight? No, Johnny, no. You got me? Okay. Is this with whoever this prospect is? Yeah. Hi, Anakin. Anakin's here. All right. Justin didn't just roll through Habib's takedown. That's true. That is true. It's like, it feels the same thing. This fight feels exactly the same as Alex Pereira versus Khalil Roundtree. And you're ducking Magomed Ankalaev, or the UFC is protecting you from Magomed Ankalaev. The fight is Arman or Ilya. Mostly Arman. That's the fight. Stop fucking around and trying to get an easy win with Gaethje. I know you're sitting there, Islam Makhachev, and you're praying to God, or Allah, sorry. You're praying to Allah that JDM beats the shit out of Belal, and he will. And then you're going to move up and try and beat Belal. And you won't. Volk will have his revenge. But until then, we need Islam versus Arman. We need it. Belal will shoot takedowns just like Ank shot takedowns, like Jan Blachowicz shot takedowns. They are not done. I know, Cayman, I know, but I must ride with Team Australia. I must. So we're gonna hold Belal to his word, and we're gonna rage out when he lies and say it's haram. Yog says why? Why what, Yogathan? Why what, my friend? Habib got taken down twice in the first round by Fizzy. Habib got taken down twice in the first round by Fizzy. Everyone was in man to triangle. Embarrassing stuff. I think you mean Justin got taken down twice in the first round? Yep. Allah Sniper. Good one too, Smelly. Good one. I don't know, man. I love watching. This feels like a fake name. Gabe. Okay. That's a good one. Underrated, probably the next day. No, you're right. Gabe Horn is pretty good. It's a pretty good prospect, Gabe Horn. Pretty good prospect. Dude, I think that is the first time I've ever been gotten by the fake name trick. Well done, man. Well done. That was a good one. What's up, Portuguese Herzog? How are you, dude? Arman's already fumbled 2 title shots, so he deservedly can go back to the line, but it should be Islam versus Ilya. Yeah, that's the like, I get it. Like, Arman's fucked it up for himself, you know? Arman's fucked it up for himself. Magomed kind of fucked it up for himself once when he turned down UFC 300. Like, if you're going to be a champion, the UFC would prefer you to step up on short notice. Yeah. I get it, dude. I get it. What's up, Portuguese Herzog? How are you, dude? How are you, man? What's good, brother? What's good? How are you, brother? You do good? Oh, yes. I remember seeing this back in the day, but it completely went out of my mind until I saw it again while I was cruising through Twitter today. Let's enjoy this.
Practicing all your combinations. The Muay Thai bag is great for practicing all your combinations of punches, kicks, and knees. One great drill for the Muay Thai heavy bag is a kick drill. What you do is 10 low leg kicks on your right leg, then 10 low leg kicks on your left leg. Then you do 10 mid-level kicks on both sides, and 10 high-level kicks on both sides.
Ben Askren.
And then you start back on the bottom. The Muay Thai bag is great for...
Ben Askren doing a striking commercial for fucking Everlast. Oh my god. It's so much funnier now. Like, these days, that's so much fun. Because this is back in the day when Joe Rogan was acting like Ben Askren was going to be like the next big deal. Like, it's so unfortunate he's not in the UFC. Oh shit. Yeah. It was back. It was even before those days because he's in all of his Bellator kit. But fucking hell, mate. All right, you tagged me in it. All right, let me get over to the tagging. Refresh. Followed me. Mentions. 19th of Feb. Nope. All notifications. I got a follow just now, but I wasn't tagged in anything. Yeah. Let me catch up on some chats. Let me read some chats. Just tagged me in it. No. Okay. Islam will underestimate Gaethje just like he did Poirier. Maybe. I don't think so, Portuguese Herzog. I think that stage of Islam's career is sort of done now that he's been pushed to the edge by Volk and Poirier. I think that one's done. Ilya hadn't even earned Islam yet. It would have been champ fight. He definitely doesn't deserve it as his first ever fight at lightweight. Well, then it's got to be Armin. It's got to be Armin then, right, Larry? Ben Askren, Boomer. He looked like he was never thrown a leg kick in his life. No, dude, it's so slow. It's like, just throw a couple of leg kicks. I think they look like this. People don't forget, man. Canadian healthcare is pretty much telling you to go fucking off yourself. Yep. Ben Askren. People forget, man. Prime Ben Askren would have defeated Belal and Usman. No, Johnny, no. People say John Jones will lose to Ankalaev, but Ankalaev got a takedown on Paul Craig multiple times and also a foot sweep by Pereira. I think John Jones would be too much in the clinch and the grappling, despite Ank being daggy. I would pick John Jones to beat Ankalaev. Even today, I would pick John Jones to beat Ankalaev. Day, he looks pathetic in 3 weeks. Looked awesome on the heavy bag. He'll probably draw again. Against Allberg? I don't think he'll draw against Allberg. I think Allberg will sleep him. It's just the age, dude. Speed and power and age. You can't tell someone's speed when you're just watching their training footage. Like, remember how fast Tyson looked before the Jake Paul fight? Now, obviously, that's an extreme exaggeration because Mike Tyson has literally had a heart attack before the fight. He's that old. But you get what I'm saying. Pitbull winning is definitely a good thing for the featherweight division. A fresh new matchup for Volk if he wins the belt. Yeah, the UFC are praying that Pitbull wins. You can tell Dana White will be like, with everything that he's done, how can you not give this guy a title? How can you not give this guy a title? And the PFL just got Mobzar. Hardest hitting 145 and making a comeback. Hell yeah, Belal. Little Heathen's back. But too bad that he's not going to be in the undercard when Mark Hunt fights what's-his-name. Also, Jones has some of the best wrist controls and manipulates the body in the clinch very well. He does, Cayman. John Jones's clinch is his most dangerous part. You stubbed your... you stubbed your big toe real bad, yeah? Time to take both your legs the only way. Ank got taken down by Pereira. He got judo tossed. Yep, true. Tagged me again. All right, I will refresh again. Are you sure? Because I've just got a following from you, and I'm clicking on your follows you, posts, replies, media. I'm not seeing it, brother. Sorry. Sorry, dude. I'm not seeing it. Agree, Cayman, but Jones is a cheating disgrace, so it doesn't count for it anyway. Oh, yeah, that is true. Yeah. Gape Horn whipping the division. It's a damn good one, Alpha Dog. It's a damn good one. Jan Marauds Allberg, crafty vet style. I disagree, Nacho. I heavily disagree. Ben Askren almost had George Masvidal if only the referee hadn't gotten in the way. Ben Askren almost had him. You know, his corpse guard was about to light up Masvidal. Masvidal gassed himself out on that knee. Everyone knew it. I always said Tyson would get whooped, but I was wrong. He could have KO'd Jake easily. Timmy, I like the conspiracy theory. Jan gave Alex and Ank a tough fight. That was 2 or 3 years ago. He's only older and more surgeries got now, you know? People age, Anakin. People age. Prime Chuck Liddell would have knocked out Ankalaev. No. Maybe. Of course, John beats Ank now. The only sort of a question is unmotivated error at light heavyweight. I'd still picture... Yeah, I fucking hate the unmotivated error thing. Classic early stoppage, mate. The storyline emerges. The foot emoji returns. Big Ben kills Mark Hunt and BKMC. How do you feel about it? Oh, let me think about it. I don't hate it. So if Mark Hunt wins, then the foot stays dead. But if Big Ben Rothwell wins, the foot's back. I'll give you an answer this weekend, Nacho. I don't hate that one, mate. I don't hate that one at all. Prime Randy Couture, what about WrestleDank? No, Johnny, no. Too smelly, just says Dougie. Too smelly? Yes. I'd pick Ank over most, if not all, of the guys John beat at light heavyweight. Yeah, that's funny. I'd agree with that. John beats Ank. Ank beats OSP and all the fucking rest of them. Can I DM you the video? Of course. Yeah, do it. Go DM me the video. Yep. Dougie's always been watching Gape Horn on the weekend. Mate, he's just such a violent prospect. He's so violent. When you put him in there in the cage, the styles that he throws around in there, bloody wild, mate. Gape Horn is one to watch. Gape Horn he's just incredible. Send you the video on Insta. On Insta, I can't screen share Insta. Send it on Twitter. Can I screen share on Instagram? Let me have a look. Instagram. Let's see. As my Instagram logged in. Is Dougie's Corner Instagram logged in? It is! Messages. Likes. Following. Where are the messages? At. Messages. No, not now. Requests. Flamakin. Okay, I see it. All right, we're copying and pasting. I'll accept. Yes. Renato posted his all right, cool. It's right here. I've got it on the screen. I will. I'll bring it. Let me catch up on some chats, and I'll bring it up next. Only Australians understand why only Australians understand why we want to see Allberg get slept again. Unfortunately, he's not going to get slept. Not by Jan. You better be careful checking out that video. It is filthy. Big Ben mock. No, he doesn't. Get the fuck out of here. I don't even know who Big Ben is. Never heard of him, mate. Allberg has that Anzac support requirement, but I'm fucking worried Jan notches up his second defense. Yes, the uncrowned champ. He's just too old, man. He's just too old. The whole Chuck Randy era gets wrecked by Big Ant. Yeah, same night. I agree. I don't think Ank would have beaten Daniel Cormier. Daniel Cormier would probably have gassed, to be honest. Mark Hunt catches Dana White in an elevator. What happens? Dana White dies. Dana White turns into a fucking puddle as Mark Hunt puts his head through his skull. And I said head. Headbutt. I don't support him, Tim. I can't place my finger on why. On Allberg. Fair enough. I think Cormier would have won because Cormier chain wrestles like crap, but he doesn't have the gas tank. That's the question. All right. Anakin, we finally made it, brother. We finally made it. Here it is. Thank you for sending it to me, and thank you for your persistence and your patience. I appreciate it. All right, Ilya Tapurio. Renato Mercasno posted his reaction to Ilya Tapuria mentioning his and Dan Hooker's name and his potential opponents in the lightweight division. Let us listen to it now.
O número 9 é o Dariush, eu não preciso nem falar. O Dariush já tá morto, só tá faltando enterrar, tá com os dois pés na cova. O Dariush sem expressão, não faz sentido nenhum ele lutar.
All right, let me translate for you guys. Number 9, Dariush. I don't need to say more. Dariush is done for. He's got nothing. He's in the grave. He's in the grave already. Also, Dariush is blind. Him fighting Tapuria makes no fucking sense. Then there's Renato Moicano coming off a loss, but in a title fight. Moicano had 5 straight lightweight wins. All finishes. Lost to pound for pound champ Islam. Lost to the pound for pound champ Islam. I'm also pretty popular with the fans. Then I thought, I see what this bastard is doing. Why did he put this crazy idea in my head? It's pointless to talk about a fighter you don't want to face. It's like there's a guy way down in the rankings, and I'm in the top 10, but I start talking about him even though he hasn't said anything. Every time you mention someone, you're creating buzz, and as I said, everyone messaged me to come and talk trash. Tapuria, I don't want to do that because why would anyone... If Tapuria called out any other top 5 fighter besides me, Dan Hooker, they'd be on Twitter saying, I'll beat you, I'll kill you. I wanted to analyze the situation. After this analysis, bro, I'm convinced He's talking about Dan Hooker. Let me read some more chats. Also, Cormier ragdolled Uzdemir. Ank had a decision over it. That is a bit, what's the word for it? Fighter maths. That's a bit fighter maths, isn't it? After the big Ank video, there's a funny MMA video for you in the Discord. Thank you too, Smelly. Appreciate it. We'll bring it up. People forget, man. Chuck could wrestle, man. I think Prime Chuck brutally colds Ank, but that would be wishful thinking. Trump could wrestle. I think Prime Chuck brutally. Yeah, well, that's why I sort of pulled back on it. Because Chuck actually would run into the fire. You know? And how do you go against Ank when you run into the fire? I don't think he likes being on the back foot. Daniel Cormier went 5 rounds with Jones and Alexander. True, but he did get, like, he would need to be heavy on the wrestling because of how big Ankalaev is. I don't think Cormier could beat Ankalaev. I don't. Dariush Slander? Dariush Slander. How are you, Masanic? How are you, dude? I hope you're well. I really hope Jan wins, especially by spectacular finish, so we finally get this card in Poland. Finally. We're never going to Poland again. We're never going to Eastern Europe again. Octagon owns Eastern Europe. I don't support Allberg because he's from CKB, and if you're from CKB and not Dan Hooker, you are a cucked bitch. I agree, Larry. Completely, 100%. Fuck CKB. The thing with a lot of the dudes like Ank is he and a lot of us are supposed to believe that he can stop the wrestling, but after watching the Pereira fight and the Paul Craig fight, Ank does seem manipulatable in the grappling by elite wrestlers, even though Ank does have solid grappling. That's a good point. That's a good point, Cayman. That's a really good point, dude. I wonder, does he? That's a good point, man. I wonder, does he have a bad one? I would 100% go there to find myself a fine-ass Joanna Jędrzejczyk to wife up. You and my brother need to go to Eastern Europe and just sort your shit out. He's also on the hunt for an Eastern European wife. Nacho. I don't care about him either for some reason. Like I said, Anzac support requirement. It's not like with Kai or Dan, even Izzy, since he stopped the race baiting. Yeah, I get what you mean, dude. Like, we got to support the home team. Yeah, I get you, dude. Does anyone want to see Jan versus Ank 2, to be honest? No, not, well, I guess for the meritocracy, but for the entertainment, no, not really. But it is the right fight, meritocracy speaking. I don't think any non-decent wrestler is going to get Ankalaev down, but the elite ones I can see. And DC is an elite wrestler. Yeah. As Chael said, MMA maths is the best available tool for us to predict what will happen in the future. Chael is wrong. I know. He's probably listening right now. He's probably trying to triangulate my position to come and beat my ass, but Chael is wrong. Unbelievable. Remember, DC defeated heavyweights way bigger than him. DC did that. That's true. Yeah. He did get a win over Stipe and Derek. That's true. Where did Belal say this? I'll bring it up. Chest to hang on. Is there any more of this? Thank you for sending me this, Anakin. Appreciate it, dude. He said it right here. Chest to let's go to the bookmarks.
Jack, I'm not going to shoot one takedown, and I'm going to show them the meaning of Canelo hands. I'm going to show the UFC fighters, the fans, that I'm the best boxer. I'm going to go in there. I'm going to outbox Jack. I'm not going to shoot one takedown, and I'm going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands. I'm going to show the UFC.
Going to show him the meaning of Canelo hands. Fuck this cunt. Fuck this cunt right in his stupid fucking ass. Fuck this cunt right in his dumb asshole. Right in his stupid fucking hairy dumb fucking ass crack, mate. Fucking right in that fucking asshole. That dumb son of a bitch. Cunt fucking Belal. I'm opening up the Discord now too, smiley fingers. Hit the like button, boys. Go on, like the stream, boys. Give it a like. Go on, boys. See, give it a like. You'll enjoy it. Give it that like button a little tickle. Give it a little tickle. If we get to 30 likes, you'll get the foot back.